Hello everyone. So before we start, I will introduce myself first. I'm Marian De Oliver, a student from BSEMC 1ADA. And in this program, we have a simple C++ program that demonstrates the concept of function. So the program starts by including the IOStream library, which allows us to perform input and output operation. The greetUser function is defined to print the greeting message to the console. Inside the function, hello user is displayed followed by a new line character. So in the main function, the greetUser function is called 3 times in a row to greet the user thrice. Each time the function is called, the message hello user is printed to the console. When you run this program, it will output hello user 3 times. This program serves as a simple demonstration of using function in C++ to perform repetitive tasks. So in the second one, uh, we will be demonstrating the C++ parameters. So as always, we start the program by including the IOStream library, which allow us to perform input and output operations. In this C++ program, we introduce a function subtract numbers that takes two integer parameters, num1 and num2. This function calculates the difference between num1 and num2 and returns the result. Inside the main function, we call the subtract numbers function with the values 107 and 76 as arguments. The function computes the subtraction of these two numbers and stores the result in the result variable. After the subtraction operation is performed, the program displays the result by outputting the difference is followed by the calculated result to the console. When you run this program, it will output the difference is 31 because 107 minus 76 equals 31. After the C++ function and C++ parameters, we will now proceed in this C++ program showcasing function overloading. We have two functions named calculate area that have the same name but different parameter lists. This is known as function overloading. The first calculate area function takes a single parameter side and calculates the area of a square by squaring the side length. The second calculate area function takes two parameter length and width and calculate the area of a rectangle by multiplying the length and width. In the main function, we demonstrate function overloading by calling the calculate area function with different sets of arguments. We calculate the area of a square with a side length of 5 and the area of a rectangle with a length of 4 and width of 6. The program then outputs the calculated areas of the square and rectangle to the console. And when you run this program, it will display the areas of the square and rectangle as square area 25 and rectangle area 24 respectively. And this program illustrates how function overloading in C++ allows multiple functions with the same name but different parameters to perform distinct operations based on the provided arguments. So after this, let's run the program and see. After demonstrating the 3C++ program, let's proceed now to the last one, which is the C++ recursion. So as always, the program starts by including the IOStream library, which allows us to perform input and output operation. So now we have a function named countdown that recursively counts down from a given number n to 0. The countdown function takes an integer n as a parameter. If n is less than or equal to 0, it prints leave off to signify the end of the countdown. Otherwise, it prints the current value of n and recursively calls countdown with n minus 1. So now in the main function, we start the countdown by calling countdown 5, initiating the countdown from 5. The function then recursively calls itself with decremented values until it reaches 0, printing each number in the countdown sequence.